us. Play golf like us. Play golf like us.
Hello. Welcome to episode 208 of the DBoG Show. Got the normal cast now. We got Boss. What's up, Boss?
How we doing, boys?
Hey. What's up, Andy?
Hey, how we doing?
And we got Michael Jackson. What's up with the glove over there?
Just always ready.
Safety first. Got to watch out for those calluses, man. It's a real deal.
Yeah, 2 gloves like the guy last week, huh, Austin?
The guy we played with had 2 gloves on, and Darien kept yelling at him, two gloves, Tony, or whatever.
No, 2 gloves, Tommy. Tommy, 2 gloves.
Tommy,
2 gloves, baby.
Where to get the papers?
We got a little bit of July updates to put in there. We got like 14 people who haven't done it with like 3 days left. So this is where like the teams that really are teams and get stuff done every month start to pull ahead a little bit. Listen, I never thought I was going to win by sheer talent. I was just going to wear you guys down like Homer Simpson back in the day, right? That's the only way he could box. That's how I golf. I'll just wear you down. I'll get more rounds in than you.
Is that like a 70% hit rate?
For this month?
Yeah.
Yeah, this month is going to be our lowest one. So we'll see if anyone comes up. Yeah, normally the lowest one so far had been like 49 out of 52 people getting it done.
All
so
right.
this one, July, it snuck up on some people. There's some people on that list that I know have golfed this month. They just didn't record it. And it was like, I'll get it done later in the month. You know, note to self, get it done as soon as possible if you want to get those points.
People might be taking days off from work and getting that round in.
I mean,
That's
what
what
other
should be.
choice do they have?
Yeah, they should be.
Priorities.
So not a ton of talk there, but we got a lot to talk about. This is going to be one of the best episodes I think we've ever had. So first of all, we got Andy with all this pro talk and sending us pictures and like, oh my goodness, I'm so famous. And then we're going to get to Austin and Darien, who actually did end up teaming up. If you saw the last episode where it was a possibility, you might call in the ringer. And so apparently it happened. So I need to hear all about the Gibson tournament. And then I had myself a little adventure. I went to a top 14 in the world course, had my first caddie experience, which you guys gave me plenty of advice for, but there was some stuff you didn't tell me about. So we'll get to that.
Here we go.
About that. Oh, I don't even want to know what your caddy made you do. You could have been some weird shit, man.
I know he made him put Vaseline on, I can tell you that.
Chapstick. It's chapstick.
Chapstick. Okay.
Chapstick. And then upcoming events, we're going to go over the pop-up event. Andy's coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. So next
Santa's
Friday,
coming to
we're going to get into that. Andy. And then the barbecue, the 22nd in Shattuck. I mean, we got a big month coming up here in August. August is a big one. So first, Darien, are you able to golf next Friday?
Next
afternoon?
Friday.
For this
Depends
pop-up
if my
event.
boss is listening.
Next week.
Next
You know
Friday,
what? We're not going to say
the
days
7th.
from here on. Next weekend.
Yes. Next weekend, I can probably make that work.
Okay, so here's what I say we do. We'll set up the rest of the groups. Austin and I'll get like 4 tee times. We'll get like 20 of us. But I think one of the tee times is the DBoG Show. And I say we go old school versus you young bucks. So I'll take Andy.
Wow.
So Andy and Foss versus Darien and Boss.
And I'm going to drag your ass around the course.
Whatever you got to do, man. Whatever you got to do. I got a couple shots in me. I got a couple. That's all you need.
All right, man.
You lead the way. I'll clean it up a little bit.
Well,
So that's what we'll do. That'll be the prime event right there. It'll be the
because
DBoG
of Foss's
Show versus
age, he'll
DBoG
be
Show.
able to play from the golds.
Whoa.
close. But
Do we need to let people know that you are the elder statesman on this call and it's not even close?
I remember asking the kids, how old do you think I am? He's like, hey, you're old.
Things have changed.
Darien and I just shot 14 under, so I don't know if you guys can beat that, but just saying.
Nice.
All right, well, let's just get right into the Gibson tournament then. Let's just talk about this Gibson tournament.
Yeah.
So first of all, 14 under. Second of all, the Gibson tournament was a softball tournament. Andy, I don't know if you remember this in Merrimack for years and years. It was one of the most favorite things we did. In July, we did the Bods Remember as our tournament theme to try and remember anybody that's been lost over the years, fallen. So the Gibson tournament is usually in July, a big softball tournament. In our youth, we would show up and do cooler checks and have a great time with it. This year, they moved it over to a golf tournament. So from here, Austin, I'm going to let you take over, set the scene for the golf tournament, set the scene of how you got Darien on there, and how'd you guys do?
Well, Darien was a huge pickup. I was really waiting for him. Texted him a couple times. He told me I got to wait till the next day. And then Rich was like, hey, man, is he really going to play? I'm like,
yeah.
Let me text him again. And then he finally came through and was like, yep, I'm in there. So, yeah, we picked up Darien as kind of a ringer. I will say to start the day, Darien, don't you think that the breakfast sandwiches were free and they were awesome?
They were free and the awesome, but to start the day with the overarching American flag that we drove under, that was awesome.
So
How big do
set
you
the
think that
scene. You
flag
show
was?
up, and it was that what I saw in the picture, like
Oh yeah,
up on.
it was hanging over, and there was a military car, little Hummer underneath.
Yeah.
It was awesome. The entrance was really cool. I would say they did a tremendous job from opening to finish, and then we had the big helicopter flying over to start the day off.
Yeah.
It was awesome. He came back and forth, and probably one of the funnest things I've ever done is that tournament. You know.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to give a little background on Tim Gibson, who he is, you know, how he's important to us in Merrimack, etc.
And so I actually personally was the first person ever to get the award that they give out. It's not an award; it's a scholarship they give out, and I was the first person. And for me to get that, I thought it was awesome. I couldn't say enough about the Gibson family and what they do, and now they've raised over $75,000 they've given out in charity. So,
for those who don't know, who's Tim Gibson? Like, what is this about?
He was a Marine from Merrimack, died overseas in Iraq, I believe, and now they just do this tournament for him. So
Perfect.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Really, I've been to a lot of tournaments, and this was leagues above it. It was really well done. Everything was intentional. Everything had a purpose. A lot of the volunteers there weren't just there because, they had the Saturday off or the Friday off, but they were there because they wanted to be there. It was quite a shakedown from these kids selling 50-50 raffles. They hit me a couple times, but luckily I walked away with a gift, so wasn't too upset about it.
Yeah.
But overall, really well done. And Stonebridge Country Club, the course was in fantastic shape. Austin, I don't know if you agree with that, because we couldn't hit a putt, but
I mean, yeah, it was unbelievable. And I mean, the cart girls were on point too. I told Darien that earlier. I said we got to give a shout out to the cart girls. They were on point.
What's important for a cart girl? They have to be quick. They have to be able to do the transactions quickly, handle the money quickly. They got to be able to tell you what you got and just throw those beers out there and be done with it. And
I think you need to be a personality person too. I'm a big personality person. And if you don't have a personality, I think you're just shortchanging everybody. You got to have a personality. When I come up, what I want. I want to drink, and I want some conversation. It's about it.
Dance for me. Is that what you're saying here, Austin?
So, but I will say there was a shot of the day. And I'm going to say it now. There was a shot of the day, and it was by Darien. Darien drove the green in one shot, and it was unbelievable. He cut the corner on 16?
16, yeah.
16, where you have
Video's
to go.
coming. Well, some video was up, but the good video's coming.
You got to go straight, and then you take a left. Darien said, I'm going straight over the trees, and I'm going right on the green. And he did it multiple times because he did it for the crew behind us because they didn't believe him. I'm like, go ahead, do it again. And he put it right on the green. I actually got a video of it. It was probably one of the best shots I've seen.
But did you make the putt?
Oh, yeah. For the eagle?
No, not for the eagle. But for the birdie, yes.
We did get the bird, but we did not get the eagle. Kind of pissed. We were right there. Everyone was around it. Just couldn't put it in.
They have any funky holes there? Any,
they did have the air cannon.
Or anything?
Yep, they had the air cannon.
Story of your life, boss. You're right around it. You just couldn't put it in.
Yep, story of my life. The air cannon was cool. We talked to that guy for a while.
What else is that the one where they let you shoot it from the...
Yeah.
Yeah, I played him one out in California with that thing, and you just shoot. It's so fun.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. I want to get one.
The best is they were like, hey, we don't want it going so high because it was just mangling the green. I think I was I don't care, man. And these things were just launched. It was awesome.
Yeah. And I do want to give another shout out to Darien. He did win longest drive.
Did we get a measurement, or are we just guessing here? What do we have?
Yeah, what do we get?
It was about 385, I think it was.
No, not 385.
Hey, come on, man. No, because the hole was only 377. So it was probably like, I don't know what.
Probably 320.
320, 325, 330.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Again, did you birdie?
Yes.
Yes, we did birdie though.
Right. Okay. Right. That's unforgivable.
Andy, you listen to this stuff? Is it scaring you for a 2v2?
Are you intimidated at all?
They only finished at -14. I haven't even given my score from Sunday yet.
So, all right. Let's continue. Let's continue. So let's talk about you guys.
We didn't have any 268-yard par fours that you can drive the green either. We had to actually play a real course.
Yeah,
I would love to.
I guarantee you, our ages added up to higher than yours.
Yes,
that's ageism, and I don't appreciate it. First of all,
that's right. Yeah.
Second of all, Darien, talk about the tournament here. So where'd you guys finish? How'd you do number-wise? Who beat you? Who didn't beat you? Was there any shenanigans you saw out there?
No shenanigans. there was some mulligans out there. It was going to a good cause, so you can't really fault that. I want to say that we were tied for 6th at -14.
What?
We were?
Is that
And
right,
you don't
Austin?
think there was shenanigans?
I thought we were 3rd or 4th.
All right, well,
there was
we'll
only-
cut the
I thought there
difference and we're 5th.
Yeah. I thought there was only 2 teams that beat us.
No, there were 2 teams that were tied for first, and they were -18.
18.
Yeah.
And one of them
Make it
Don
make
Lewis,
sense.
Shane Prisco,
Uh-huh.
and Kat.
It's
Dana.
impossible to be 18
Dana.
under unless you're cheating.
Well,
The air cannon
no.
hole was an automatic eagle.
Yeah.
I will say
Yeah.
that.
They gave you strings too. You had strings.
So you had like all the gimmicks.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm
realistic-
saying. What were the holes all about?
Like,
what were the
legit.
gimmick holes?
So you had a 2
Yeah.
you had a 2-foot hole. I mean, a 2-foot string, like a 2.5-foot
A
string,
1 foot,
a
yeah.
1 foot, and so you get to use them as putts. So like if we missed it, if we hit a chip that was like within the string, we would be able to take the whatever we hit from the last one. So say we hit a 2, and it would have been
take
3
a stroke
faded
off.
in. We took a stroke off, so we get a 2.
Okay. So let's call all of those, 5 strokes maybe then?
Yeah, and then you get 4 mulligans as well.
Still, I want to see the
Why are you
footage.
laughing, Andy?
I'll
It
talk
was
to
fun.
Chris.
That's like the
Briscoe.
biggest gimmick I've ever heard in my entire life. And you guys might as well just played mini golf.
Strategy, man.
What?
Yeah.
Strategy.
Wow. All right.
Wait till I
And we
bring.
had to play.
Wait till we
Three
play, and I'm
off.
bringing out the air cannon.
Pointed it right at you, Andy.
God, I actually played real golf this weekend compared to what you guys did.
All right. Hit
We'd
us
love to
with
hear
it.
it.
Where'd you go,
What do
Andy?
you got?
Like, what was your pampered situation? Like,
No,
what
it
kind of
was-
food
it
you
was just
have?
What did I have? No, I had a Korean barbecue chicken wrap before the round.
Sounds
Cold.
great.
It
Was
wasn't
that
even
free?
warm.
Was it free?
No, I had to pay for that
See?
one.
All right.
Yeah,
Up one.
I didn't get that free.
Up.
But but the drinks were free. The important part.
Yeah.
All right.
So we played. It's just a course out here. It's a small little municipal. It's like $185 a round. They don't do anything but take care of the course. And so I played with a buddy from work. We finished -16 straight up.
as
no
a
gifts.
as a foursome or a twosome?
As a foursome.
-16. Come on, man.
Telling you, man. Kid can putt.
Kid can putt. 16 with how many birdies?
Yeah.
Let's see. We had no bogeys, so we had 16. We didn't have any eagles.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're
Wow.
bogeying,
What
you're in some
course?
trouble.
Yeah. Let's look at
You
this.
can look it up. Rush Creek, Maple Grove.
Rush Creek.
Yeah, I was telling Darien that. I mean, we parred 2 par 5s. I mean, it was our first one, and we were just. I mean, I consider us basically 16 because we should have birdied both those
Yeah.
holes, but
Yeah. So
I
our
agree.
strategy was we had 2 guys who would hit the ball straight. They weren't the longest, and then the last 2 of us would just bomb them. And most often than not, like even though the fact that they were in the fairway, we would still be like 30, 40, 50 yards past them and set ourselves up. And then again, we hit a ton of putts, ton.
that's key.
So I hit one on 16. I stopped drinking at the 13th hole. So pulled it together on 16. I probably hit like an 85 footer. Like, no, we were just like, all right, we're going to hit our first par here. And we literally like got so lucky. And it was just straight center cup dropped. And the guys on the tee box were just so annoyed because we just running around on the green and they're just like wanting to finish up. And we kind of just fell apart at the end a little bit because, few of them couldn't handle their liquor.
What was all this Ernie Ellis talk then? Ernie Ellis talk.
Ernie Els, I met Ernie.
Yeah, before, right? Not to this past week, did you? Again?
No.
All
No,
right.
this was just like, this was local tourney, like a bunch
I
of
thought
nobodies.
you threw like the 3M. I'm at the 3M. I thought you were doing
Oh,
like
I went to the 3M on Friday to watch.
Oh, the 3M. Yes.
Oh,
That.
sorry.
my
just
goodness.
a
Oh
lot.
my goodness. I forgot. I just
Yeah.
forgot. I went to the 3M tournament on Friday.
We sat on 17. It was all you could drink, all you can eat. I think I ate my weight in steak tips.
Yeah,
We're on to steak tips now. All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Wow.
They're not like the New England steak tips, though. They were like Minnesota steak tips.
Yeah.
So it wasn't
Minnesota steak tips.
Yeah.
they're not as good. They don't do steak tips out here well at all.
Yeah.
So.
Dog. It's dog meat, right?
I don't know if it's dog meat. It might be horse, but I mean, listen, I put away more than a few. I was scaring the people around me of how much protein I was putting in the body. I threw a potato in there. I was like, it's not all protein.
Yeah.
So did you get in there through work? Like you just
Yeah.
pick up tickets?
So no, I'm not even going to put this on here. No, but I knew a lot of people. Yes, I got in there. I got free tickets. Brought a couple people, a couple of buddies, and we had a great day. Scotty Scheffler had the biggest crowd ever. So I imagine like I've never gone to a tournament with Tiger Woods, but I heard about the crowds. You could see the videos of the crowds. And Scotty Scheffler just like, he just does a really good job of tuning everyone out. And I couldn't believe how many people were around just watching him. And when he announced he was going to play, I think they said that the tickets that they sold went up 8-fold. So it was crazy crowded. The weather was awesome. And the golf was really good. The young kid there, Koiven, the one who won, can just bomb it and rip it. And like no fear. Like on 17, everybody's playing safe. You either play to the left, you play to the right. Like Friday, you had to play to the right. On Saturday and Sunday, like people were either trying to take it on and just, it was disaster. Even Scotty at one point, he like flew the green. So he's kind of like in a really bad spot in the rough. This guy went straight at the stick and like literally was just like stuck it. And it was just like no big thing.
Just no emotion.
Yeah. He hit
none at all.
He hit fairways and greens all day. He was
just ripping. Like he's only been on the tour like 6 weeks.
I know. It was awesome.
Just like his interview, he was just kind of like, yeah, but I guess he's won every like amateur award that you can win. But again, going back to Scotty, like it was amazing me how many people around, how loud it was and how he could just tune it out. And he just carried himself, didn't react to anything. The best part was someone yelled out "White Tiger." Everybody just lost it. Like, I'm like, how do you not laugh at that? Like, how do you not there on the course and just hear that and just not fucking laugh? Like, it was like, I was like, whoever that guy is, I'm jealous that he yelled that out because that's a perfect line.
So you've seen enough of these events now. Like, what do you think the biggest difference between these guys are and like weekend warriors?
So I have a friend who used to play on the tour and his hit rate is ridiculous just in terms of like, he's like, oh, I'm going to, off the tee, he's like, I'm going to go drive right at that rock. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm like, I want to get in that vicinity.
Right.
He would like pinpoint where he wanted to hit and it would just work. Oh, my dog's behind me. He would just hit where he wanted to and he would do it. And then the like when I'm hitting the ball, it just sounds like, just like
right.
hack. It's just hack. Like when you hear you like hack, right? And then when they hit, it's just like everything is just pure. And it's like they feel like most of the, I mean, now granted, I saw a few guys put a few into the water. I saw Scotty put one in the water on 14. But like by and large, like their game is just, it's just like flawless. And then their putts are crazy. Like you think about most of the time when you're putting, right? They putt to like this 12-inch area where it's just like everything is almost, a tap in unless they're in trouble off the, coming out of the rough or something. So it's just see those guys just ridiculous at their game of everything they want to do. You could see them do with the ball. They can cut the ball, they can draw the ball, and then they just, I mean, it's crazy. Like the putting. I didn't see any bad putts. I wasn't like, oh, that guy sucks. He can't putt.
But what about caddy interactions? Like, do you ever see like them disagree?
No, they don't.
Just like it's just all cordial. It's all nice. Like
caddy's job is when they got to the green on 17 was to take the pick. They'd mark their ball, they throw it at the caddy, and the caddy's job was to clean it and then give it right back, and then that was it. Like I never saw them make a read, anything. Most of these guys were doing it on their own.
Interesting.
So it's. I mean, is
that the opposite experience you had, Matt?
No, I mean we'll get to my experience. Was phenomenal. It was great. You guys were awesome last week, letting me know like what to do with the caddy and how.
Did you tip him?
Oh yeah.
Did you tip him in American or did you tip him in Canadian?
Yeah, the conversion rate was wild.
Question.
Only brought.
I would have tipped it if it was cheaper. I would have tipped him in American.
It was $1,000,000 yen.
Yeah, it was like the other way. It's like 1.4 right now, Andy.
Pesos.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's like 100. Yeah, 140 is like $200. So
basically free.
It's the exchange rate's in our favor right now.
Like that,
right? Exactly. So I'll get into this and we'll talk about our
anyways
what we got coming up. But like I'm a very happy man with some of the stuff that went down here. So first of all, this is the scene, setting the scene. Cabot Cliffs.
Let's put the screen. Are you ready to hit?
I was gonna say, are you gonna hit that?
I've been working on it. Haven't been able to do it since. So. Went and did Cabot Cliffs and Cabot Links. So we did the Nova Scotia tour, went up the East Coast, went out to Cape Breton, and then showing up at this place, immediately way out of my league. Like even the way people were dressed, I was out of my league. As soon as I showed up, this was not the place for me. And then I start like talking to some of the caddies.
People?
What's that?
They weren't jorts people?
No jorts.
No jorts?
No, I'm not a jorts man myself. I'm a very classy individual.
Were you rocking the Canadian tuxedo?
I wish. And I don't think they would have got the humor. I didn't see a single Canadian tuxedo out there, to be honest with you.
Tell me your name is Gator. Gator don't play that.
So tell us about this. Tell us about this shot, Matt.
Well, first of all, let's talk about caddies. So I didn't realize that caddies did 2 bags at a time. Some of them, right? So we had a 2-for-1 caddy. So 2 bags. Glad we didn't bring our cart bags, nice light bags. Like these guys are all just built.
Were they taking golf balls out of your bag before you left?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, and in Ireland and at Pebble, there were guys just being like, you don't need more than 9 golf balls. Like, guy rolled up, he had 50 golf balls, and they're literally just taking bags out.
Because of how heavy the bags were, and you're a dick. Yeah.
So usually with a 2-bagger, they're usually trying to make them as light as possible.
Yeah, so we did that anyway. Mine was as light as could be anyway.
I just didn't know if you how many. I wanted to see how many golf balls in a bag you kind of guy you are.
Yeah, I probably had 8 or 9 for this round, and needed every single one of them, to be honest with you. So the links course we did first. It was a good little warm up. I had one of a classic DeFosse moment. First 9, 56, terrible, duffing it up, kicking it up there. I'm like Lucy trying to get at the football in, and then there's a nice little water hazard drinking spot in between 9 and 10. So double water hazard, and completely turn my game around. So I had a beautiful back 9. Next day we played Cabot Cliffs. We get all the way to the signature hole 16. I did post it, and beautiful, awesome caddy the second day. Great stories, everything. He, just like you said, if you want him to read stuff, he'll read it. By the end, he knows your game, starts handing me clubs before I'm even thinking of it. Reads everything perfect. So I'm nervous as fuck on hole 16, looking over that cliff, and then
was it a par 3?
It was a par. Yeah, it was the par 3 cliff one.
All right.
So gave it all I got it over about 45, 50 feet away with all this run and stuff. And so the caddy just goes, put it to here. And it was nowhere near where I would have done it. So I just kind of did a little putt to there, lag put it to about 2.5 feet, and then literally felt it. I've never felt anything like this in my life. 2.5 foot putt. And I don't know if you've seen The Hawk yet on Netflix,
no,
but literally felt like that 3-foot putt. I'm over, I'm just my shoulders are way up here. My neck is gone.
No.
I'm because there's no story where that ends. Was guys, I almost powered this hole. Yeah, sure you did, asshole. Right? Yeah. I had to hit the putt in order to tell the story.
You made it.
I made it.
Yeah.
I got 2 witnesses. I made it. No one recorded it, but I made it. So I parred the signature hole. So that's all that matters. I think I had 4 pars in all 3 rounds combined. So, but that was one.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's a great story.
Yeah. So. Yeah, 1 up, 1 down for getting ready for Scotland. So with the wind and on the cliffs and all that, it was.
How was the weather?
So the first day was beautiful. The second day, the wind was just out of control. You start off first hole downpour, 30-mile-an-hour winds. I go to swing my 3-wood. Yeah, didn't even make it to the ball. It just kind of slipped out of the hands in the backswing. And so I had to get the rain gloves on, had to go down to the 5-wood, and then I was just very careful. Then it stopped, and it was nice. It was just wind.
Should put some chapstick on your hands.
Wow. On my hands now? Just so much chap.
Just come in greased up.
Just come in all ready to go. I will say one of the best things that the caddy does that there's no way I would have been able to do is read wind. 140 yards out telling you to hit 175. I'm like, no fucking way. Yep. Get the 175 club out, hit it perfect. Got it. And it's 20 yards short still. It's yeah, all right. He was right. So that was one of the biggest things. That and reading putts were the 2 biggest ones that a caddy really helps you with.
Well, and they help you relax, too. Because
I was just going to say that.
You don't have to fret over, okay, do I have enough club or not? You start to trust them a bit of all right, this guy's out here. Most of these guys are doing 150, 200, 300 loops a year.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Some of them are, are just out there almost every day. And so you just pretty quickly, they're hey, this is what happens, right? And then you do it. You're all right, I can trust them. But they just kind of put you at ease, and then you can just stop stressing over.
Yeah, that's another. I thought it was going to make me more stressed out. It actually helped me. The last guy we had was a +4 handicap. He could have judged me all day long, but he knew who I was. He knew I was a 20 handicap out there just trying to survive. So he gave me survival techniques.
Yeah, most of the caddies are. I mean, again, that's their job. It's a service business, right? And so they're not going to sit there and make fun of you unless you're you're giving them shit, then they'll give you shit back. Mm-hmm. Most of them there are going to try and help you and make sure that you enjoy the round, because part of their compensation is okay, did you enjoy yourself? You get a better tip out of it. And if you ask for help or ask for advice, and you give it to them. I mean, so it's so anyways, I'm glad you enjoyed it though. That was,
yeah, it was more so nervous. Yeah. I'm so
I wish
excited
more
for
clubs-
Scotland now. Go ahead, Darren.
I wish more of the clubs in New Hampshire had caddies, like a caddy culture. I know
Is there
Manchester Country Club used to have caddies, but they did away with that program. I don't believe that there's any.
Yeah, I can't think of one at all.
Even at Nashua, those the
We're getting into talks that are out of my tax bracket, but I think so. I don't think they have it.
there aren't many caddies. I'm trying to think. Even out here, I'm trying to think about when I played private. Like there's no caddies out here. Like there are 2 courses that I play out here consistently that are private. There are no caddies there. So you got the boys who will clean the clubs and throw them on the cart or throw them on a push cart. But
The cart kids.
Nothing.
Yeah. No, these were true caddies. Giving you every read, giving you every.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun. It was cool. And then we did Crowbush the 3rd day, and we didn't have caddies for that, so it was like we could kind of go back into our own way. Yeah, it was good. That was a cool freaking course too. So we got 3 really cool courses out there in Nova Scotia area. It was pretty fun.
So do we know what we're playing on Friday or the weekend? I'm sorry.
So
Darien.
weekend. So next weekend. So Austin and I are going to do some calling around.
Where do you want to play?
Yeah, let's go, Andy, because we're just going to go with what's easy. So Darien and Andy, like, where do you want to play?
So Amherst will be very easy for me to get to because I'm staying in Mount Vernon.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to think of where else is over there or down that area. I don't even know. Was it Passaconaway?
Yeah, we've done that a lot. And
you don't want to play us at
Passaconaway.
Passaconaway. You don't want to play us at Passaconaway.
Yeah. No, that's fair. So Sauhegan or Amherst is close. It works.
Oh, yeah, Sauhegan, I guess. Even though I hate Sauhegan.
All right, we'll do one of those 2 because it doesn't really matter how hard the course is. It just matters we're all going to get out there.
Philly, and I'll just start hitting irons off the tee, and then
as you should, should. So I think we're going to try and get 4 tee times. Try to get 20 people for that. Obviously, we have a tee time here. You almost have a whole tee time with the other Obbits, and we got. Well,
the other thing is you can do too is you can always just switch it up too. You can play 9 against one group, and then you can switch it up and go 9 against the other, and.
Or play 9 at one course and
6.
play 9 at another.
No, we're not doing that shit.
Matt, we did that, remember? It was awesome.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we finally have our showdown coming up on Friday. So
yes, sir.
Austin and I are taking on the CW boys before Chase goes off to his golf academy he's doing down in North Carolina for this year. So they're giving us 18 strokes, 2v2 stroke play, scramble. So if we fuck
are they good?
They're good. Yeah,
they're really good.
Chase is like a +1.
18 is a lot.
+1.
And
I don't think we lose because it's
Will's
18,
like a 6 or a 7 or so.
Yeah.
But Austin and I
what is
both
yours? What are you, Darren?
Me, I think I'm at like a 12 right now.
Okay. All right.
What are you, Andy?
13.
You said 14 last week.
If the people from Pebble are watching, I'm a 16.
16.
Shit.
So we got that coming up, which is going to be incredible.
Yeah.
18.
Who came up with that number?
I did. Because he's basically like a 3+3 handicap, plus Will's pretty good. I mean, they should.
You guys are going to have to be on your game.
Yeah.
Well, I figured we're not going to, I mean, the highest we'll get is bogey. We're never going to double bogey or anything like that. So if we par, they have to birdie. That's how I see it. Is we just have to par every hole and they have to birdie every hole.
Yeah. So this will probably not be out by the time we play them. So Sauhegan's kind of our home course too. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
This is where it's normally where we take people to teach them a lesson, but like it doesn't always happen that way.
I just shot an 88 at Sauhegan.
And for us, that's huge. So we shot a 74 last time we 2v2'd there, Austin and I. 74 and tied. Like we didn't even win, but it's our course. We got some tricks over there. We like that course. So
are you guys accepting more challenges or
always
going to see where this one?
Always
see where this one lands you.
Always accepting challenges. I got
we know we got to play you and your dad at some point here.
Yeah. But you guys got to give us some kind of strokes too. I don't think you give us 18, but I mean maybe 19.
Yeah, you guys aren't good enough for that.
I'll let the general negotiate that with you guys.
All right.
Boy, yeah, you're gonna stick your dad on us and negotiate.
We could always do the old guy. Me and Foss, you and I could play the first 9, and then we could do the browns and the whites.
I like it.
Me and Darien will team up for the back 9, and we'll give you a few strokes.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
I know.
I knew exactly what
I thought you were talking about
Andy.
tees. I was like, oh, all right.
I don't think they have those.
Yeah. Out here we have blacks, not browns.
You're killing me, man. You can't do that to me.
Look at Foss's face all red.
He's already trying to throw him off the cliff. See that, Darien? They're scared.
Right.
Not true.
They're already
I
running.
just want a chance to beat
Yeah,
you
why are you
twice,
trying to get
boss.
rid of me after 9? We
he's
got
already
this,
done
I
it.
just
man.
want to beat boss twice. It'll be so much fun. First 9 and then the second 9. Just up and
So
down. and
nice.
just
Wanted to
the
beat him
best.
twice.
Yeah.
So we got that coming to our pop-up tournament, and then the 19th I think is a Wednesday. We're doing Shattuck, and then the 22nd is the DBoG
I've never
barbecue.
played Shattuck. Is that still the course in New Hampshire?
I don't know if it was ever the course, but we
Yeah.
have a good time with it. It's like Target golf. So they have on Wednesdays, it's like $59 or $69 all you can play with a cart. So we do 36. We do 18, then go and get ourselves a gut full of burger, and then we go back out and do it again.
Yeah.
So last year we did it was like 195 degrees
Yeah.
as we were doing it. Water was hard to come by. Austin was over drinking out of the river.
I was
think
drinking out of the
James
river. I was
lost 22
eating too many
balls.
burgers.
You're
Gee,
drinking out of the river?
Yeah,
no
I was
way you were
doing
drinking
that.
the river.
Really?
I found some
Okay,
snakes.
good.
I
Yeah,
ran
he
away.
almost got bit by a snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to run.
As soon as he got bit, I was like, "That's it. He's done. I'm sorry. It's over."
Jesus, I'm off that course.
Exactly. So then we'll get the barbecue. So I know you're not going to make it, Andy. Darien, 22nd. You and the family coming.
Put me on the spot. I'll have to check with the calendar.
Put it on the calendar.
It's the day after my birthday, so we'll see.
Perfect. We'll do a big birthday celebration here.
Come eat some ribs or whatever's being cooked that day.
Right.
God, can't say
So-
that, Austin.
One more huge update is we did finally lock down that Myrtle is happening this year. So Thursday the 23rd, 22nd area to the 25th on that Sunday. We just locked it down. We are doing 4 rounds of 18. The last round on Sunday is like 8:30 a.m. So if you have a late Sunday flight, you can get home. First round on Thursday is like 1 p.m. So if you get in early in the morning, you can hit that one. So it is locked in. You'll see the tickets coming. You'll see all the details coming. That is 100% happening. We're hoping
Do you want
for
me to
12.
tell them what courses we're playing?
Yeah, hit them up with the courses.
All right, so we're gonna play Arrowhead Country Club, Myrtle Beach on Thursday. First tee times at 1:00. Barefoot Love Course, North Myrtle Beach on Friday. First tee times 8:31. Barefoot Die Country Course, North Myrtle Beach. The guy said that one was one of the better ones, but I guess we played that one last year, Matt.
We were supposed to.
Oh, we were supposed to. So we're playing that one again this year. He said it's a top 100 course.
The
First tee
barefoot,
times
you're
at
talking the
8:40.
barefoot one. Yes, we did.
Yeah, the
actually,
barefoot
you're
one.
right. We did do that. That's the barefoot one we did. on the
Okay,
North course,
and then
yeah.
Tidewater. That's the one we're supposed to
Tidewater
play.
is the one we didn't do. We were supposed to do. Correct.
Yeah, he said there's 2 top 100 courses on there, so pretty
Right.
excited about those courses.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're hoping to get Darien out there, 12 people. Andy, hoping you get out there too.
And
I'm
he's
out.
coming back from
Come
From
from
his-
Europe.
Yeah.
European trip, so he's not going to be able to make that.
I'll have my beret on.
Baby, he will.
That's
I'll
awesome.
be so fat from eating all the pasta.
And then the one other tournament, Donnie did just hit me up. He is doing it again. So the Milford Street is going to happen again in September. So that'll be our September pop-up tournament. We have to figure out the date and time for that. But last year, that's the one we got up to like 24 people or 28 people. That was our biggest one last year. So hopefully we can eclipse that, get in the 30s this year.
That's awesome.
I got
yeah.
two coming up. I'm going
What
to
do you got?
Gold Mountain in Seattle. I put it in the chat.
We
That
have a
place is
chat?
legit. I don't know. Put a comment in here. You have to click on the link. Don't worry about it. It won't bring you to anything weird.
Where's it at?
Yeah,
Where's it at?
It's out in Seattle.
Nice.
So heading out to Seattle to play. I have a meeting with Costco. So Costco runs a huge event. Costco rents 27 courses across the
What?
entire Seattle and metro area. They're like literally every course in that area gets rented out for that day. But I'm playing a day before and the day in the tournament. So, but Gold Mountain, check it out. Like it looks. I was told it's one of the best ones out there. So we'll see.
Wow.
it's a long ways
You know,
out
and then-
there.
And then we just, we got the Pebble trip planned and just got confirmed. I'm playing in the pro-am. I'm in.
What's the date on that?
September 17th through the 20th is the tourney. So you could play a practice round the 17th, and then 18th, 19th is the first 2 rounds. You qualify for the cut. You play Sunday, but only 10 out of the 80 teams qualify. So we're gonna have to be on my game of like just all over it. So
So nerve-wracking.
nah. At this point, I just hope I'm more pissed off if they like announce my name wrong. Get it right.
How would they say your name wrong?
Abu.
Abbott.
Albert?
Abu.
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 So let me ask you guys this. Do you think it's too late for me to demand the top 8 players going into the last month to play live against each other?
Hell no.
Do it. Do it.
All right. So I'm going to put
Why
it
would
up
it be too late?
in the captain stacks because we didn't say it at the beginning of the year. So, as we're coming into it, I think the top 8 players should be playing in 2 groups. And then I think at least two of your 4 people from the top 4 teams in the team event, I think should also be playing live.
Yeah. I think the top 2 teams, the top 2 players in your teams, then I think you should have to play.
Yeah.
Which I think would be kind of cool.
Yeah. All right. So we'll look to set that up. So September will be the big live one at the end, and we'll get the top 8 to play in the first 2. We'll have 2 different tee times with the top 8, and we'll mix and match. Like I think Andy, you brought it up last time. You could do like 1 and 8, and 4 and 5 as a group, and then you have 2 and like mix it up. So it's not 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Mix it up. Make them play. Make them face off. It's like the tour championship.
Yeah. Are you allowing caddies for this or no caddies?
No caddies. You got to be your own man.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
No,
where are you guys going to play this month, Darien? And where are you guys playing in August?
We haven't discussed that yet. To be determined.
Right. Get me involved in that one because I've been playing courses that are way too hard. I'm ready for an easy course for my tournament.
Huh? You saying we play easy courses?
No. You guys play. You're right. You guys play hard courses too. So I don't know. I just want to play an easier course.
We just played winning
myself. I was right about those greens, right?
Spot on. Yeah, those things were like putting on glass.
Mm-hmm. When you miss, you miss. You leave yourself a lot of work.
Yeah, definitely did. Yeah, mistakes. The touch was not there. The touch was the touch of a sledgehammer.
Correct.
Was it touch of a Civil War surgeon?
Yeah. I'm gonna add that one. Yeah.
All right, boys. So round table. Anything we miss?
Good talking. No, I gotta head up. Being called.
All right. So this Friday, CW boys, we're going to take care of them. And then next Friday, Andy and I got to take care of you little young bucks.
Later, fellas.
Show them how it's done.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you.
Later, boys.
Bye.